Dimension 119, a dimension where anything can happen. Prepare for the strange and unexpected. Enjoy today's episode.
All right, now we're in business. Get a few things adjusted because I've had to unplug and move things around because I don't have enough ports on my laptop. So, uh, I am Nathan with Dimension 119, and we're gonna play some Pokemon Arceus. Arceus, yeah. This is okay. I know what I'm doing. We're gonna attempt to play some Pokemon. Um, I've got a cheap capture card, and there's a bit of static when I'm standing still, so we're gonna attempt to play. Hopefully the static's not too bad. I've got it monitored where I can hear it. So if it starts to get too bad, we may try something else. I don't think we'll try any other Switch games because this is all run through the Switch, and that's where I'm getting the static from my cheap game capture. If this doesn't work, and if this doesn't work, then I've got some stuff on the computer I can switch over to and adjust the overlay around and play, and go from there. And Kingpin, if you want to message me in the Discord, or Facebook or wherever you feel like messaging me, I can get you my friend code. No, there's no D&D tonight. We have our DM is stuck at work doing inventory. One of our other players is only in every other week, and he's in his other game this week. We've got another player that's doing girlfriend birthday celebrations this week. Just a bunch of stuff. We're going to be short like 3 or 4 people, so since I'm half an hour late, let's jump right in. Let's see what we got where I was working at here. I've been working on the Pokedex, and I've been working on yeah, the one day you can catch a stream, everybody's gone except for me, so you're just stuck with my ugly mug. I've been trying to get this APOM Pokedex completed. As you can see, I have one thing to complete left, and it has taken forever because there is one tree. I might have to jump into that. Yep, we're gonna do that. We're gonna start the stream off fun. Let's go jump into this portal. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into in here. Grab as much of the goodies as I can so that I can stuff to sell. This with you guys. Not interested. No, full. Let's check my satchel because I'm already full. Those won't work on anybody I have right now. You know what I didn't do that I need to do the whole reason why I wanted to stream this is, one second, let me fix something real quick that I completely forgot to fix. The whole reason I decided that I wanted to stream Arceus, whatever it's called, this Pokemon game, is I developed a bunch of channel points to use. There we go. And I forgot to turn them all on because I've been messing with my camera for the last like 45 minutes to an hour, because I had this cool little Pokeball set up where I can be inside of it. Had it all set up yesterday, and then when I got everything set up today and got ready to stream, it was all wonky and my camera wouldn't fit inside of it, so I messed with that forever. So let me see if I can go in here and turn this stuff on the fly. I don't even know if I can, but we're gonna try. Let's see. Boom. See if it'll let me turn them all on. I think all my channel points are on now, so let me go to the stream and double check. Let's go to the channel page. This is what happens when you usually only stream D&D and you're not used to streaming other games, and then you try to stream other games. Cool. So if you check the channel points, which are, well, on our stream they're called dimension doors. If you click the red door below the chat, you'll see a whole bunch of channel point redeems, and you can affect my game in different ways with that. You can choose the name of Pokemon, you can switch to make me only use certain Pokeballs, you can actually make me release a Pokemon, you can cause me to use no mounts for 5 minutes, you can cause me to go chase down and confront an alpha, and then I will give you your choice of whether I try to capture said alpha or whether I fight it. You can choose my team, and just a bunch of things like that. Things just to try to make it interesting. I'm not quite ready to do a full Nuzlocke thing yet, but yeah, I got your message. So, man, I wish Arceus was multiplayer too. That would be fantastic. Yeah, at least we can trade. That is a cool thing. I have not done trade with anybody. So let's fix this really quick. That's people. Alright. What? Epic, if you look under the channel points, there's a point redeem to confront an alpha. I think it's like 2,000 points. No, I think it's 700 points, maybe. I said all those, but do you want me to try to catch it, or do you want me to fight it? Get out of this battle, I will go find one. I'm gonna have to adjust my camera next time because I can't see whether my stuff's effective or not. Let's get rid of this guy. Hey Nate, what's going on? Cool. Alright, who should I go next? Suggestions in the chat on who I should put out next. Most of my team is weak right now because I'm trying to fill those Pokedex. I know Badoo's not going to make it. Carnivine's probably not going to make it. Start at the weakest. It's probably a bad idea. Because he's gonna get a turn first. You're already up. Let's get Rapidash in there. Let's get rid of you. I want to catch you. Yeah. So let's take some of your health back. Ooh, not very effective on anything. Okay, let's Flame Wheel him. Well, that does nothing. Try again. If we can get him into the yellow, perfect. Now we'll try to catch him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move my freaking camera because I can't see even what tools I'm using. Luckily, my camera's facing the wrong direction, so this is gonna look wonky the entire stream. Let's go up here. If we gotta move it again, we gotta move it again. Alright, let's throw an Ultra Ball at him. Got him. Alright. So, Epic redeemed an Alpha, so I can't pick up anything yet. So let's go empty my satchel real quick. And then we'll go with an Alpha. Epic, you got any Alphas in mind? I know where a few are. In this area and in other areas. If you've got a specific one in mind and I know where it's at, I'll go look for it. Let's take care of this. Okay, got you two. Might have to adjust my window around next time. It's a work in progress. Let's go back to the village first. That way our Pokemon are strong again and ready to go before we go take on this Alpha. Alright. So there's an Alpha Snorlax here. There is an Alpha. There's an Alpha Snorlax here. There's an Alpha Alakazam here. Is that what it's called? I'm relatively new to Pokemon, so I'm still learning all their names. There's a Alpha Octillery over here, I think. There's a few Alphas here. I'm not sure which ones are here. And then I haven't been to this section yet. I'm trying not to go there just yet. Yeah, I know that Kingpin, but the thing is, what I'm trying to do... I'm going to go back over here. We'll find an Alpha over here. So what I'm trying to do... Actually, I know exactly what Alpha we're going for. What I'm trying to do is get the Apoms leaping out of trees. And from what I can find, both online and in-game so far, there's only one tree that Apoms leap out of, and it's in this section. And you have to go back to the village, as far as I can tell, from hours and hours of trying to get the same freaking thing done, because you have to go back to the village in order to get the Apoms to show up in this tree over here. I have tried the sleeping, I've tried resting to all times of the night, day, night, morning, everything, and they don't show up. As far as I can tell, they don't show up unless you go to the village. And they don't show up even then every time. This tree right here. They show up in this tree, but it's like random times, and the only way I found to get them to respawn there is by going to the village and coming back. So I've been doing that on repeat for days, and it's driving me insane. Let's go fight this Alpha here. Let's see if I can get a sneak on. Gotcha. Fought him a few times. Caught him a few times. I think what I really need to be doing is catching him, but Epic asked to fight him, so we're gonna fight him. got one surprise round out of that. Usually I can get 2 when I surprise it. I guess I can do the strong move, so. Strong. Got it. That was easy. And I still didn't empty my satchel. Man. Let's get rid of these. I don't need these. So I'm not losing that experience. So let's use my experience. I'm trying to get Rapidash up to level 99. Anything else I can use? Doesn't work for anybody. What's up, Scott Dog? How's it going? Playing some Arceus? Heck yeah, appreciate that. Most of our D&D group is out today, so we're doing some video games, doing some Arceus right now, trying to... I keep flip-flopping on that. Is it Arceus or Arceus? I don't know. Do I care? I don't know. Anyways, just getting some gaming in for once, since most of our D&D people are gone. Yeah, I've been trying to stream this for a while, so I'm trying to curb my desire to play Breath of the Wild, because I started that a couple nights ago, and I really want to play more of it, because I've been enjoying it the couple nights I've played it, but I've been itching to stream this for a while, so I decided to go ahead and go with this, plus I have channel points for this, so... we're going to continue this time, because I'm fixing to go shiny hunting, too. Let's empty satchel. Don't need... Whoops. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need those. Welcome to Dimension 119, where we do inventory management. Don't need that. I don't need those. I put all of my stones in my... Sorry, there's a phone ringing. It's not mine. I am at someone's house, and they have a business phone, and people call it at all times of the night, day and night, so... Alright, let's see. Anyways, as I was saying, I put all of my... a lot of my crafting materials in my box here, because I'll just come back to... Actually, I need that. I'll just come back here. Grab all those. I'll come back here to one of the campsites to craft Pokeballs and stuff like that, instead of carrying all that stuff around with me all the time. That should be good enough for now. Let's see if we can craft any yet. 2. Okay. Get some revives going. We'll leave those other for now. So normally I would go back to the village right now, since that tree did not have what I needed in it. But since there is an outbreak, we're gonna go shiny hunting right now. So let's go across the ocean and go shiny hunting. I need to queue up that's what's Frank Sinatra that sings that song. Keep that song sailing in the ocean. Maybe a good sailing song, or a good sea shanty would work too. I can't sing, so don't expect to get a musical from me. It should be approaching the outbreak. Let's get prepped. Oh, I need the feather balls for this. Ooh, and I only have 3. Not on a deer anymore, Nate. Look. On a fish now, bud. The deer just transforms into a fish when you hit the water. It's not the same thing anymore. It just switches mounts for you when you hit the water. Well, this is not going to go well. I only have 4 feather balls. Alright, so let's see. Good, I missed. Yeah, I got channel points for this one, Nate. That's not a shiny. Shinies around. Ooh, there's another alpha. There you go. No, you cannot swim. I made that mistake. You absolutely cannot swim. Even in the smallest of areas where your feet should be able to touch the ground, you cannot swim. I'm a little salty about that because I made it almost to the edge of the shoreline at one point. Like, my toes were basically scraping the ground, and I still passed out. One of the only like 3 times I've passed out. Yeah, it is definitely true to form in that. But it was very let's see. Make some audio adjustments. Maybe that's better. Whoops. At least you can hear me slam the... Yeah, I've got it on my phone over here, Nate. Got my phone next to me so I can get my notifications. I made some adjustments on your suggestion, so hopefully that helps. Did it already go away? Is it literally like 2 of them? Oh, there's another one. Still not a shiny though. See if you'll stay in. Of course not. Right then. Alright, let's see. See if I can catch you. Let's try a heavy ball first. I feel like when I have my mic right here that I'm always like yelling, and I know I'm not, but I feel like I am, so if my audio is quiet, oh cool, that's the first one I've got of those. Feel free to let me know in the chat, and I can make adjustments on the fly. Or if the game audio is too loud. Alright, so, still, you know, this outbreak is very underwhelming. Not a lot of them for an outbreak. And I'm not seeing a shiny either, which is what I was hoping for. The shinies show up more often in outbreaks. Because there's, I guess because there's more of the Pokemon all at once in one area. So there's a better chance of a shiny spawning. But no shinies. So, let's go back to the camp. I'll have to talk to the professor because I caught a Pokemon. You have to turn all of this in every time you go back to the village. If you've caught anything or updated your Pokedex at all, it makes you talk to the professor. Luckily, he'll let me return straight to the village. Alright. Let's try this again. Well, there's another outbreak, too. Cool. Maybe we can get a shiny there since our other one was a bust. Let's let's check our tree first. I'm gonna ignore you because I know you're not what I'm looking for. Because I've tried that 1,000 times. I usually try to stick to the hills up there because it's easier, but oh well. I only have like 5 or 6, I think. Nope, of course not. It's not there. So let's go shiny hunt again. These things are freaking killer, man. Because they'll all attack you at once. I've lost so many battles to these things. So this should be fun. And I think there's an alpha over here by where they're at too. There's a couple alphas actually. There's a... I think it's a Machoke that's over here. I don't think it's the Machamp. I think it's the Machoke. It's over here somewhere. There he is. I'm not going to mess with him right now. Because we're looking for the outbreak. Alright. Let's prep up. So we can sneaky sneak. I don't see any shinies readily available, but they want to fight, that's for sure. I think I need to defeat some of these anyways to get my Pokedex entry, so let's just knock them out. They're not hard to take down, just if too many start ganging up on you, they'll eat your health away pretty quick. Especially when you're sitting here fighting an outbreak, trying to find a shiny. Of course you avoided the attack. Because if you catch or defeat a Pokemon in the outbreak, another one spawns in this place, which gives you more of a chance to find another shiny. Alright, cool. You're just making me waste my attacks. Awesome. So let's try something different. Just punch you in the face. Got it. Not as effective, but it works at least. You can't dodge like your friend can. Good. We'll just keep battling them until a shiny shows up, or until they're all gone. Because there's no good place to hide over here to hunt these. Of course, make me waste my last donut. Thank you, I appreciate that. Freaking scorpions. Jesus, why can't my Machamp hit? No, I don't. I have a really hard time switching from Xbox controller to the Switch controller. I am constantly meaning to hit A, hitting B instead, because they're opposite. Okay, Champ's down. Guess he wasn't the champ this time. Let's waste the low level. I'm only holding the dew because I need to evolve it. Good lord. And I'm not gonna get it done by knocking him out. Did I mention this is one of my first Pokemon games, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I hope I mentioned that ahead of time. It's not going well. It's not looking well. This is why I'm not playing a Nuzlocke, because I'm not about to lose every Pokemon that I have in a matter of 10 minutes. Because I definitely would. Come on. How are you avoiding everything? I'm gonna completely have everybody faint, even my good stuff, because I can't hit. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's step over here for a minute. And let's do some reviving, because this is ridiculous. I'm definitely going to have to mess around and work on this camera situation, because having my screen covered up by that is a pain. Let's empty this that I have, so I get another slot. This music sounds new to me. I dig it. I don't recognize it from the game. Maybe it's because I play a lot with it on low to no sound. Alright, healing. Got distracted. You're healed up. You're healed up. You're healed up. Alright, so let's see if I can get in behind one of them and get an extra round where I can get to do some experience and then pull him back out. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's back up. Alright. You see how it feels to miss all the time? Sure if you follow, actually I'm not sure, because I'm not sure how many places I posted it, but I'm sure if you follow any of my social media stuff or any of the few groups that I'm in, you've seen me wanting an Oculus insanely bad, because I played one over the weekend. Played my sister, it's crazy, my sister brought hers, and my brother-in-law, not married to that sister, married to my other sister, brought his, and we spent several hours that night playing the Oculus between the two of them, and man, do I want one so bad. That's something I want to get my hands on so I can stream. So that's on the list of things to get eventually. It'll be a ways down the road, as I've got other situations to figure out first, but it is something that will be on the list to get and stream eventually. Because I would love to stream some horror games, and the zombie game I played on there, I think it's called Arizona Sunshine. It's super fun, super cool, and plus I want to get it so I can finish that storyline, because I didn't get to finish. Okay. But I realized that streaming the VR, it was much easier for me to get into streaming. Playing the VR, it was much easier for me to get into stream mode, because we had it casted to the TV, so like everybody was watching one person play and watching the gameplay, and I realized very quickly that it would be easy for me to stream it, because I was making people laugh in the room by just being odd and weird. We were playing a horror game, and like just using my hands. You know, you put your hands up on the screen and have your character, you know, waving your hands at something or whatever, or trying to avoid something. Like at one point there was this like life-size doll hanging in a window, and I was creeping up on it, and I was like, I had my character point one finger out, just creeping up on it to poke it, because I was pretty sure it was gonna move and jump at me. But dude, Nate, you have no idea. Playing that VR for the first like 30 minutes. So we were in a relatively small space, so we had to use the joysticks to move, forward, back, side to side. But you had to turn your body, to turn your character around different directions. And when I first put that thing on, I was playing that zombie game, and I was like walking forward but needed to turn a corner, so my character was moving forward. So to me, with the goggles on, it looked like I was moving forward, and then I turned I was turning my body at the same time to look around the corner and go around the corner. I started wobbling because I was losing my balance because it was throwing my equilibrium off. Because my brain was being told that I was moving forward and turning, but I wasn't actually moving forward. VR is super fun, but it takes a minute to get past that. Okay, it still says the thing is here, so that means there's at least one more chilling somewhere. It's probably that one. It also gave me a massive freaking headache after a while, but luckily, once the goggles came off, the headache started going away. So I was like, I took a break for a little while and was able to play again. But and I seen the potential for so much streaming content on that, though. That's why I really want it. I'm gonna get rid of. Yep. So let's go ahead and fast travel back to the camp, and then I am gonna step away for a second and grab the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay. I need to get a mic that doesn't have that click every time I unmute. Oops. Let's go back here just to see if we can get that thing to show up again. So everyone can see that I'm not crazy, that it does show up. I know Epic said he plays, and I don't know if Kingpin's still in the chat, but I think he said he plays. Anybody else play Arceus or Arceus, whatever? That word that I was definitely told by a Walmart employee that I was saying it right, but not sure. Trust the Walmart employee's authority on it, but whatever. I'm not downing Walmart employees, just not ever confident that I'm saying it right, so that he agreed that I was saying it right made me even more nervous. I mean, I used to be a Walmart employee, so, you know. I mean, you're here watching me play Pokemon, so how bad can it be, right? Alright, so the streamer side of me does not want to keep doing this same thing over and over and over to get this Pokedex entry, but the OCD side of me doesn't want to move on to anything else. So I'm going to give it another try or two. If it doesn't work, then we'll move on to someone else's. I've been going in alphabetical order, grabbing the next one that I've caught after it's completed. I'm trying to complete its entry. And so far, the two that have given me the most... So far, I haven't made it off the A's, if that tells you anything. But the two that have given me the most trouble is this one and all of the Abras and all of those guys. Because they are so freaking hard to catch, man. And that's one of the things I had to do was catch them. Looks like it's still not there, so we're gonna do something else, because this is driving me insane. So let's go to Pokedex. Alakazam's done. Ambipom. Let's see. What do I need for him? I need to catch 9 more. I need to defeat 7 more. I need to defeat it with fighting type moves. So let's definitely go back here. Because I need to see it use a certain move. Which means I'm gonna see if I have one in my inventory. Let's see. Search. Cool. I do have some. And he has Iron Tail, so we're going to take him. And he has Iron Tail, so we're going to take that one too. Let me check something that I realized I haven't checked in a while. Sorry, I'm checking my email because I'm expecting a very important email that I've checked my email 1 million times for today. So hopefully it'll come in tomorrow. So today, I've been trying to get out of my current job for a very, very, very long time. It's 51, it's 45, what level are these guys? Anyways, I've been trying to get out of my current job for a very, very long time. And I haven't found any opportunities that stuck. People wanted to actually give me a chance. So I've been very discouraged, to be quite honest. And my jobs has taken a lot from me in the past and asked a lot from me in the past and just keeps asking for more, even though I've told them multiple times that I don't have anything left to give them. And they keep wanting more and taking more. So I made it well known that I've been looking for another job for a while, and see if they'll fight me or run away. And they have not done anything to try to keep me. So after several misses, use Iron Tail. Man, it's only got five of them. After several, I only need 6 to get the next level anyways. After several misses and stuff that fell through, jobs I thought I was getting that didn't work out, and so on and so forth, I've been very discouraged about finding another opportunity lately. last week. No, week before. I think it was the week before last. One of the managers at the plasma place that I donate plasma to told me that he heard that I was looking for a job, that I was looking to get out of the job I'm at. And I told him I was, and that I was basically desperate and would take just about anything as long as it paid my bills and was better to me than my current job. Sorry, we're all stuffed up all of a sudden. And he proceeded to tell me, which I always know they're always looking for help, they're always hurting for help. But he proceeded to tell me that they may have a position open if I was interested in applying. And I hadn't really thought about working at a plasma place because I'm not, like, I already know I'm uncomfortable with sticking people, being a phlebotomist. So I was like, they're definitely going to make me do that at some point, so I'm going to shy away from it. And he told me about the position they had that I could apply for, and told me that yes, I would probably eventually have to stick people, but that it wasn't a huge deal, that something that he's confident that I could do, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to be a phlebotomist. It doesn't necessarily mean that has to be my profession, but I would likely have to do it at least like once a year just to show that I know how to do it. That all being said, he told me he would talk to like one of the other center managers and get her input on it, see what happened, and we go from there. And so I talked to her a few days later, and she encouraged me to apply, told me she would talk to their HR department and their recruiters and have them pull my application as soon as it came in. So I literally went from talking to her to sitting down in one of the beds to donate and filled out the application on my phone. That was 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't really heard anything. Switch to the other, so I can get those iron pills. Hadn't really heard anything. Talked to that same manager a couple times, and he hadn't. Well, that was an alpha. Jeez, that's one of my alphas that I have. Wasn't expecting that. Anyways, off track, sidetrack. I did. He kept saying it's weird that he hadn't heard anything. Like a week went by, nothing. He checked on it for me, still hadn't heard anything. And then yesterday, when I went in to donate, he asked me if I heard anything from anybody, and I was like, no. And he was like, well, and I instantly, when he asked me that, I was already like, man, I guess they decided not to hire me, blah, blah, blah. You know, just started going down that path of already counting it up, counting it out, counting myself out. And he informed me that they had started some of the paperwork and submitted a bunch of stuff, and that I should be hearing from somebody anytime. So I was like, okay, well, that's good news. I stepped out of the area I was in, went down the hallway to go out the door, stopped to use the restroom while I was in there, and literally just kind of stood there for a minute. I was almost in tears because I've been in my current job for almost 10 years now, and I can't take it anymore. Like, that's how stressed out I am at this job, how much it's messed with my brain. It's making me feel like I'm losing my mind, and it keeps asking for more. So yeah, I know, a long soliloquy of what's to get to one simple point, but the point is, today I got an email from the company extending a job offer to me, asking me if I was still interested. Told them absolutely that I 100% was. In the email, when they offered me the job, they told me that if I replied with interest and told them I was still interested, that they would put together a formal job offer for me, and we would go ahead with the next steps. So as soon as I got the first email, I replied and told them that yes, I was very interested, thanked them very much, told them I was looking forward to taking the next steps and joining the team. So I've been checking my email every chance I possibly get, every time I put my hands on my phone, looking for the formal job offer so that I can sign it and actually feel good about what's next, and then take the next steps at my current job and getting out of there. I feel like that's supposed to be a portal. I wonder if that's going to do something at some point, because that's kind of, don't you think that looks kind of odd to be there out of nowhere? Any who's and ways. So that was the long story to say that I most likely have another job coming very soon, that I'm just waiting on the formal job offer. Now, from what I understand, the job offer that I do have is not formal, but it's definitely quote-unquote official. It's if they're offering me that, then it's, you know, unless I do something insane, there shouldn't be any reason why it doesn't go through, which I have no plans to. But anyways, I will just feel more comfortable when I have the official formal job offer and can sign off on it, because stuff and things, that's why. Let's go find Andy's other lost satchel. Thanks, Kingpin. I haven't really opened up about some of the stuff that I've gone through in the last few years that have been very difficult. It's something that at some point I plan to open up a little. What the heck is that? That looks like something I haven't seen before. Oh no, I know what it is. It's one of those fish things. It's just an alpha. Let's see what happens. Anyways, after I get distracted for the millionth time, I've gone through some major life changes in the last few years, and even in the last month, and I haven't really shared with a lot of people what's happening and what's going on, but I plan to share some of that at some point, once I feel like it's safe to talk about and feel like I'm up to talking about it, because I'd like to share kind of like how I got through and kind of maybe what not to do in my situation, and hope that it helps people. But through all that, I said all that again to say something simple, is through all that, one of the things over the last year and a half, 2 years, I've done is my motto's kind of become to keep pushing myself, to keep getting better, to learn new things, to do things that are out of my comfort zone, to do things that I don't necessarily want to do or am comfortable with doing, but I know that are good for me. For instance, this stream. I put off streaming for a very long time, and if you've listened to my podcast or you've watched very many of my streams, you know, because I've talked about it several times, but I put off streaming or doing a podcast for a very long time just because I was afraid. Just because I was afraid to sit here and do what I'm doing right now. I was afraid that, you know, I would embarrass myself, people wouldn't watch and be dumb, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd get on camera and just sit here and be quiet. But one day I was finally like, look, if I don't do it, I'm never going to do it. So I just started doing it. And I've enjoyed it, you know. And I don't get me wrong, it's more fun when I have people. This guy, man, this thing. It's more fun when I have people watching and have people interacting and can bring, you know, smile, laughter, joy into people's lives, things like that. But I would still sit here and do this anyways because I enjoy it. I enjoy not only the gaming of it. Let's see if I can catch it. I not only enjoy the gaming side of it, but I also enjoy the production side of it. I love putting this together. Like, it's a sense of accomplishment. You piece of crap. And you're gonna heal yourself, of course. It's a it's a feeling of accomplishment when I can take something like this, the Pokeball up there where my camera's at. You know, I didn't make the Pokeball. I found the picture. You know, it's just a PNG. But I had to take and make a camera mask that would fit over it and fit inside the Pokeball. Luckily, I have some more experienced friends and connections that helped me with that because I had no idea what I was doing. But once I got that help and learned how to do it, and it came out this way, it's not perfect by any means. You know, I'll definitely be able to do better with practice. So I was super proud of it, and that production side of it, and feeling that accomplishment of doing something like that. You know, even though it's something simple, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I did something. It makes me feel accomplished. And I don't want to come across as that's me bragging, because I'm not bragging at all. It took me way longer than it should have. Like I said, I had to ask for help, which is no big deal, but that's the stuff I enjoy. That's the side of it that I enjoy. You know, if I wouldn't say fame, because I don't think I'll ever be famous for it, but if popularity comes of it, if viewership comes of it, you know, if some cash flow comes my way because of it, then great, that's amazing, but I'm not doing it just for those things. I'm doing it because I enjoy it, because it's fun, and because it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. As a matter of fact, we had a couple get it. I've been on a couple of other YouTube / Twitch channels before that did not work out. Not that, you know, it wasn't fun, not that, because we had a lot of fun. We just didn't know what we were doing, and none of us really put in the time to research what we were doing to grow anything, and then schedules got in the way and it fell off. What's up, Jarl? How's it going? Thanks for the 3-month. If you guys have not checked out Jarl of Goats, you are missing out. I apparently can't type and talk at the same time, so let me go ahead and do the shout out, and then I'll speak. Yeah, you're missing out if you haven't checked out Jarl of Goats. Specifically, one of two things: his chat versus streamer, or his Red Dead roleplay. You hear Red Dead roleplay and you're kind of like, oh, okay. But Jarl always, I mean, Jarl's roleplay is already great, but Jarl always makes it hilarious. And it's even better when he gets kicked in the head by one of the sources, you know. That's really why I go to the streams, just to see if Father Gabriel gets kicked by the horse. That's the highlight of my evenings. Except he always waits till I've like looked away or put my phone down to do something, and then I just hear Jarl screaming because he got kicked. That's how it works. What do y'all have going tonight, Jarl? Y'all have Red Dead, or you're doing some D&D? Oh yeah, I forgot I was thinking that it was still Damon that couldn't play. But that's Fallout, so, you know. Big brain, as Scott would say. Ponzo is running a game of animals and adventures for people. So, is that... I think I've heard of that. That's like the basically D&D, but it's all the characters are animals, right? Alright, let's go here and see if we can get a shiny. Okay. Alright, well, that's, that ought to be very fun. The Lore Master, yeah. Oh, Lord. It's all spawned from that? that whole lore master thing. Oh my god. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to raid you and join for that, because that's gonna be amazing. That whole lore master thing was that whole lore master thing sounded like a one of your Wild Wasteland channel point things from your Fallout game. The longer it went on, the more it was just like, all right, this is great, but also ridiculous. But, you know, that's why we love a Jarl of Goat stream. It's ridiculously great, right? Where are all the freaking shinies, man? Rapid fire. Still no shinies. Whoa. Oh, he got me. Come on, bro. I know it's not very effective, but we need those couple of experiences, so we're gonna use it. I hope it doesn't go down. Alright, y'all, you're starting at the usual time. Of course, you're gonna get knocked out that fast. Sweet. I don't know if I'm gonna stream this for 4 hours or not. I've only been streaming about an hour so far, but definitely gonna have to hop over and catch some of that. Oh man. That looks fantastic. Oh no! Stop it! I love the fact that, like, I love the fact that you're actually doing this from that perspective. That's awesome. You're using that. You're taking and running another game based on some character that was in your D&D game. That's fantastic. But it's not just. It's like D&D Inception. You're running an A&A game inside your D&D game. Lord, why does everything... This ought to be a lot of fun. Can I hit with this, please? Can we please? You're a level 67. You're not supposed to be useless. That was... Hanzo's character was a lot of fun, too. It was ridiculous, but in the best way. say ridiculous, and technically it shouldn't be good, but it's usually a good thing to say that. He was definitely, like, in my opinion, he's what most people picture when they think of D&D players if they have no idea what D&D is. Get destroyed tonight. This is where Donk is. Okay, of course they're not effective. I feel like, put it this way, I feel like people look at him the way that I feel like people look at me when I tell them I play D&D and they have no idea what it is. Or they think they know. I guess I should say they think they know what it is, but they really don't. Good lord, man. Please go down. Get killed tonight. This is ridiculous. I love how they were, like, I guess the right word is teasing him for playing a game like that as they're playing characters in a game like that. You know, hence the Inception aspect of it. That's what I was cracking up at that. You know, you tell stories of stuff that's, you know, blah, blah, blah. Tell stories with all these other people and make stuff up, and you play pretend. What a nerd, as they're playing pretend with their friends, playing made up characters. I've said this 1,000 times, by the way, Kyle, but it really, I know it's not your fault, so don't take this as me saying I'm upset at you, but it really upsets me that YouTube won't let you post those VODs. Because I would love to go back and see all the beginning stuff and catch up on the stuff that I've missed of your Death of Deities campaign. When I do get the chance and opportunity to tune in, I'm amazed by what's going on. But I feel like there's so much going on that I have no idea what's going on. YouTube doesn't have a so far to me, YouTube doesn't have a great like copyright claims area, because we had our first Adventures in Middle Earth game, the Lesser Ring, our first Lesser Rings game, we played some background music, and I checked it all. It was all registered as usable. It was copyright free. It was royalty free and all that. I checked on all of it before we used it to make sure, because I didn't want to get anything taken down. I didn't want to get any warnings. I don't need any of that yet, especially not this early on in the game. And I checked all of it, and everything seemed to check out. Everything seemed to be fine. And then when I posted it on YouTube, they flagged it, and I mean, not that my YouTube's monetized anyways, but they flagged it, and if I do get to be able to monetize my YouTube channel, I can't monetize that video because of like a 30 to 45 second piece of a song that sounds like another song that they flagged. And I did the claims thing and all that, and the people that they said the copyright was registered to still claimed it was their music, and got nowhere with it. So apparently it wasn't bad enough for them to take the video down because the video's still up, but it was enough for them to lock monetization on it if I ever tried to monetize it. Might have to look. I mean, not that it's necessarily important for this one, but it might be something to look into for the future for sure. Especially if I'm going to try to use background music, because I definitely can't use... I'm not musically inclined at all. Well, I shouldn't say at all. I used to play drums and stuff, but... that's not bad at all. I have a buddy that's supposed to make me some music for my podcast and stuff like that when we get a few things taken care of, but it's not gonna be like I don't necessarily have the ability, and he doesn't necessarily have the ability to make like medieval style music. How can you not listen to music? It makes me sad for you, Jarl, because I don't know how anybody functions without listening to music. Oh, I forgot I gotta talk to the professor first. Yeah, I have, and I know a few of them. I'm one of those people that doesn't do abstract art. It doesn't make sense to me, but... I hit the wrong button. That's kind of a first. That's odd to me. Like, I don't know I've ever heard anyone say that. I mean, not that that's a bad thing necessarily, you know, to each your own. It's just I don't think I've ever heard that. And for me, like, I guess it's more than just music. I enjoy like auditory stimulus. I enjoy, like, you can take a crap movie. You take a very crap movie, and as long as it has a great soundscape, a great soundtrack, you know, the sound effects are good and they match whatever's happening in the movie, you know, it can be a relatively bad movie and have a beautiful soundscape, and I will enjoy that bad movie for that reason. But I'm also that person that enjoys bad movies because they're bad movies. But like, for instance, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, I've just started playing it a few days ago. My chat just jumped like crazy. That's what happens when you don't have a mouse, because you don't have enough ports. See, I like that you added that in there, because that's what I was kind of getting to when I said I enjoy like auditory stimuli, because I'll switch back and forth from constantly listening to music all the time, you know, any chance I get, having headphones in or having a speaker next to me listening to music, to nothing but like quote unquote spoken word audio. Just stuff like podcasts, stuff like audiobooks, things like that, D&D, RPGs, all of the above. When I get on one of my audiobook D&D RPG binges, I will listen to nothing but D&D stuff all the time. And I've listened to so many hours of D&D actual plays on YouTube and stuff because of that. But I enjoy that. I enjoy that and the music side of it because I enjoy that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing the true clarity of Jarl. And understanding. We're getting a better understanding of Jarl of Goats in the Dimension 119 chat. Mark this occasion on your calendars. See, I'm that kind of opposite side. Like, I can start to visualize a picture in my head. Like, I've got a kind of picture memory in a way, as far as like when I listen to music or when I listen to an audiobook, when I listen to an RPG. If my brain is not occupied, like fully engaged in doing something else, I'll picture what's going on in whatever I'm listening to. You know, if it's music, I'll picture someone, you know, playing drums or playing guitar or playing some kind of instrument. If I'm listening to an RPG, see you later, Nate. Thanks for stopping by for a bit. Go spoil Kami some more. That way you can be free to play with us next week. It's good seeing you though. I'm hoping. I don't really have much other time to stream games right now until I get my living situation sorted out. Hopefully sometime in June I'll have that fixed and be able to carve out some time for streaming. And hopefully this new job will allow for that too. But anyways. Well, you can spoil her with your time, Nate. Sometimes time is all you need. Look at that. Guys, I'm gonna be famous now. Nate spoke up bank accounts and now I can buy followers and Prime subs. Can you believe it? Goodbye. I must be fixing to get an influx of viewers because that's the first time that's happened. So, be prepared for Dimension 119 to blow up now. And I promise, it's not because I just went and blew my paycheck on buying viewers. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, they are 100% legit followers and viewers and will not be fake accounts that I made. For Twitch purposes, that's a joke, Twitch. I'm not going to go make a bunch of fake accounts. I don't have time for that. What was I saying earlier that I completely got distracted on? Oh, yeah. So, if I'm thinking of something, I can picture like kind of a 2D model, so to speak, in my head. I can picture something in my head, but normally if I'm just like, for example, the apple, if I'm thinking of an apple, like I can see in my head, I can see it's kind of bland, you know, I can see an apple sitting on a countertop or in a bowl or whatever. But when I'm when I'm listening to a podcast, when I'm listening to specifically like an RPG, or when I'm listening to an audiobook, I can see that stuff, like what they're describing, I can picture it in my head if my brain's not completely and fully invested in something else. I can picture those things, and that's why I enjoy that stuff. But to me, it also translates to my music listening to, you know, not only do I feel the music and the music connects with me, but I picture, not quite as if I was at a concert, but I'll focus in on one instrument. Like my two big things are drums and guitars. You got a good guitar track in a song and I'll like it, pretty much. So my mind just goes to someone playing a guitar when I hear that. whether it be rock music, whether it be country music, the little I listen to, whatever it is, it goes to that. Or if the song really, really speaks to me and the lyrics speak to me, my mind kind of goes to like almost trying to create a music video to the song, if I haven't already seen a music video for it. And I know it sounds weird, but that's how my brain works. But I know people that won't and don't listen to like audiobooks and books on tape, stories, whatever, because it loses them. They can't focus on it. They will read a book in a few days, but they couldn't listen to the same book on tape, on CD, on iPod. I'm dating myself. It's showing how old I am. Nobody look, my age is showing. Kids. When I was young, we had these things called tapes. Little plastic pieces, 2 holes in the middle, and a magnetic strip that went through, and it played audio on your cassette player. Say that with me, cassette player. Have you ever seen what they call a videotape? No? Okay. Well, that's gonna date me too. Anyways. I keep thinking someone's knocking. Don't think y'all can hear it, but there's all kinds of construction going on over here where I'm at. And I keep thinking someone's knocking. And it's driving me crazy, because it's constant. Now, 8-tracks were before my time, but I know what they are, and I have actually seen 8-tracks. And my granny's old truck had an 8-track player in it at one point. So they might have not been in use anymore. Well, at least not that I can remember when I was young, but I want to say that you can't be that much older than me, Jarl, but I don't want to assume either. I'll be right back. I need to go get a Kleenex because my nose is starting to run, and for once... Nope, never mind. There's some. Pardon me for just a moment. That's horrifying. Yeah, you only got a couple years on me, Jarl. I'll be right back. That's better. Yeah, you got a couple years on me, but not a lot, not really. Already got a shiny of those, so we're not going shiny there. We're gonna go right back to where we were. Yeah, we were. I wouldn't necessarily say poor, but we weren't well off either. We weren't rich, but we at least had somewhat modern vehicles. Well, I say that, you know, but when we got a vehicle, when my parents got a vehicle, we had that vehicle for a really long time, usually. So one of my fond memories was my grandma and grandpa eventually bought this van that it had one of those big, huge vans. Like, it had so much room in the top. Had the 2 bucket seats in the front, 2 bucket seats in the middle, and the big long seat in the back. And then it had a seat that would fit like 2 people in the very back, facing the opposite direction. But it had this tiny, tiny TV, like up between the two, up above the 2 front seats, and had the VCR in it and stuff. And what's funny is not the fact that that was there, because, you know, that's, you know, it's technology, what's the big deal about it? But they got it, like, after DVD players and stuff came out. Because, like, I can remember traveling as an older teenager and having, like, the portable DVD player and stuff that we had gotten from somebody for Christmas one year. And then traveling with my mom and dad like that, and then traveling with my grandma and grandpa and my cousins and stuff in that big van, and switching back to VHS tapes because that van had that TV in it. It's just the time they got it at was just a weird time, because like we were past that technology, but they still got that. They had that van for a really long time too. I think my favorite thing as a kid to think back on now, as far as technology goes, was the old CD players that you had to, like, if you try to put them in your pocket, you had to make sure you didn't jostle that one leg it was in, or it would skip and ruin your CDs. I had one of the yellow Walkmans. I had one of the Walkmans from Home Alone at one point. The little recording things that he had. I had one of those at one point. Took that thing with me everywhere. Come to think of it, technically, if you want to boil it down, that's where I guess kind of my podcast / streaming / broadcasting kind of stuff started, because I started recording fake radio interviews and stuff with that. Now, they were dumb. Don't get me wrong. They were ridiculously dumb because I was young, but that's where it all started, was with the Home Alone tape recorder thing that I had. I used to do interviews with family, and don't tell anyone I said this, but I used to do interviews with myself because I needed somebody to talk to, and no one was around, so I would do interviews with myself. You know, they say you're not supposed to talk to yourself or answer yourself if you talk to yourself. Well, I did. Okay. No fair if you kill yourself. Can't remember if I need to defeat this guy or catch him. Let's catch him and see. Or not. Knock himself out. Okay, cool. That's fine. Not so worry in the world. Are there any satchels in this area? Nope. So we'll continue our shiny hunt here. Oh, good lord. Those are some big Pokemons. Alright. I wasn't even close to you guys. Come on. Why y'all gotta see me from this far away? Don't see any shinies right off the bat either. So let's take a few out. See if we can get some spot. Roll, Raggy. Get rid of you. Champ's gonna go down. It's okay though. What else we got? I need to change you out. I keep forgetting to take you out of my lineup. Get the points I need for this. Stop healing yourself. Come on. Come on. Okay, so let's go ahead and change out Pokemon because you've already used up what I need, so let's get Rapidash in there. Get this guy off. Now let's slip into the grass. Is that an Alpha Chansey over there? Looks like I know where we're going after this. It's not fun. Gonna do another fight. I haven't seen any shinies yet. Cool. Not the good. Should probably rely more on the buffing moves of the Pokemon, but I never do. To me, it feels like it wastes a turn because not all of them, I won't say all of them aren't great, but most of them that I try to use are not fantastic. So. The times I have tried to use them have done nothing other than get me to give the enemy a free attack. That's also just kind of my play style. Usually I play the faster I can get rid of something, the better. Which is why I've referred to Breath of the Wild as my personal Elden Ring, because I've died 5,000 times already. It is not, it's not your typical Zelda. It's not your typical Zelda game, and I have come to realize that very quickly. It's fun so far, but it's definitely different. one of the things that I absolutely do not like about Breath of the Wild so far, and maybe this changes later in the game when you get more abilities, I don't know, because I'm like 3 quests into the game. Put it this way. The only upgrade I have thus far is I got one closer for when I was on the Cold Mountaintop. But the only thing so far that I really don't care for is that you cannot like dodge roll like you can in most of the other Zelda games that I've played. And I don't like that because I keep trying to do that because that's how I'm used to fighting. Not constantly doing it, but you know, used to getting in there, attacking, and then dodge rolling out of the way when the big enemy attacks. And you can't do that here. You can jump out of the way and like do a backflip out of the way, but not quite the same as a dodge roll. I do miss being able to do that. It gets me into a lot of trouble because I still try to do it even though you can't do it. That guy spawned right there. Hello there. About to have to give up on finding a shiny in this group. Let's use some of our potions and stuff so we can keep looking. You're maxed out on those. Whoops. And you're maxed out. Well, not maxed out, but I've run out of. Let's heal you. Don't forget, you guys, if you're still in the chat, to check out the new channel points that we have for Arceus, however you say that. There are some, I'm not quite calling it chat versus streamer, but there's some ways you can definitely handicap me, so. Not doing any kind of permadeath or anything, but, you know, only crazy people do that, but. Nope. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, come on, Jarl. Alright, since I gotta release him, we're gonna change Pokemon. This ought to be good. I knew somebody was going to do that to me. I knew it. Let's see if we can defeat these guys without him, and then we'll release him. Hopefully I get plenty of upgrade material when I release him. Because that's my highest level Pokemon. This is not going to go well. I bet you did notice. This is what I get for reminding you that those are in the chat now. After wreaking havoc on chat versus streamer night for you, Medieval Dynasty. Just be aware, I have around 15,000 channel points for your next chat versus streamer night. Yeah, we're gonna have to run, because that's not gonna go well. Bye, guys. Let's go to a safe place. see, can we release him straight from here? I think we have to go back to... Yep. Let's go back. You notice he was the highest on my team as 2. He's not just the highest on my team. He's the highest, period. Thankfully, he's not my shiny Rapidash. Alright. Release. Release. You see? Let me hang on. Before I release this, Jarl, just so you know exactly what you've done, I'm gonna move my camera over here out of the way. Do you see these stats over here that are these stats that are maxed out over here? Do you see that? 3 more stats to max those stats out. And what? 14 more levels to max him out, period. So, or max it out, period. So, thanks for that. Just so you're aware of what you've done. Bye-bye. My heart hurts. Hurts my heart. I don't... You ask that as if you cared, but I don't think you care. Just making you aware. So when there's anarchy in your chat, just know it has not been incited by me at all. Let's see who's gonna replace. Who do we replace it with? Let's see here. Replace it with somebody I haven't tried yet. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna replace it with? Probably not a good idea, because somebody else is gonna get ideas. But there we go. I caught this the other day. Nope, we're not releasing it. Caught this the other day. Somehow. Man, all I got was a grit rock. Just one. For all that experience, all I got was one. You gotta be kidding me. I can put it in Machamp, though. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'll grab stream later. Woosah. It'll be fine. It's no big deal. It's not like it was my favorite. Okay. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into with the new one. You're all coming in chat, wreaking havoc. First time I play Pokemon on stream. Maybe I regret that channel point. But, shall not remove it. It's one of these days. I will be mentally prepared for a chat versus streamer night. Not quite ready to do what Damon does and do Nuzlocke, but you know, might as well have been. Ooh, let's go back here and see if we can find a shiny of one of those. You know, I can't name the Pokemon you just released imaginary. But I can see if I have another one. But thanks for that. Thanks for pouring salt on that wound. I appreciate that. I truly do, Jarl. I truly do appreciate that. From the bottom of my broken heart, I appreciate it. I very much do. I have a Ponyta. Would you prefer that? Since I don't have any more Rapidash. Would you like to name my legendary, my shiny imaginary? Is that what you want? Is that what you really want, Jarl? Oh, no, look. Do you see how many I have? Do you see how many I have that I could have released instead? But I know what you wanted, Jarl. I gave you what you wanted. Look at all these Rapidash. I have them. I just don't have another level 85. Alright, you said imaginary, right? Let me see if I can spell this right. Apparently I can't spell it right. Oh, wait. I'm typing the wrong name. I'm sorry. Let me erase that. Let me fix that. That was not the right that was not the right name. That's not what you chose. I'll be fair. I definitely won't name one Jarl's butt. Overpopulation issue my butt. I need a mouse so bad. This scrolling through chat and the touchpad is not great. I do have a mouse, by the way, but I had to unplug it so I could hook up my game capture. There you go. There you go. Jarl of Imagination. I just realized too that I now have a clip of me. I will now have evidence of me saying Jarl's butt on stream, and unless they watch your stream, no one knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's great. Thanks, Jarl. You just coming in here wrecking all kinds of stuff. What in the world is happening right now, man? There's still not an APOM in that tree. Let's go try out this Ninetales before someone makes me release it. Got Iron Tail too. And Flamethrower. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. All right. I am going to take a 10-minute break before we go hunt this shiny over here and see, well, go hunt and see if there's a shiny. If you need to use the restroom, take your bio break, grab a snack, grab a beverage, and some tissues because I'm going to go more than the lost Rapidash real quick. I'll be right back. We're back. Oh, we're back. Sorry. I thought I was okay. And I've messed up my camera. Great. Feel better now. I feel even better if I can figure out how to fix this. Play the rest of the game in black and white, because Jarl is... I just want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. No more talking. Okay. Where were we? Shiny hunting. Yeah, got that right. Life does feel black and white without the light of Rapidash. Jump. Oh, look, there's 2 alphas in that area. That's great. You know what I didn't do? You know what else? Look. You know what else Jarl took from me/us? There was an alpha Chansey earlier that I was looking at possibly trying to catch. And Jarl sent Rapidash away. And I completely forgot about it. And I didn't go try to catch it or battle it. It's Jarl's fault. If you're a fan of Chansey and you wanted an alpha Chansey, blame Jarl. I also need to figure out how to fix another scene that's a black and white screen without having it mess with all of my other cameras. I was wondering, Kingpin, if they showed up eventually. I know there's not. I know I haven't seen any or found any. I was wondering if they eventually showed up. Because I know when you finish the game... Oh, you just came out of nowhere, didn't you? I know when you finish the game, there's some legendaries you can catch afterwards, or so I've heard. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what they are. Discovered that accidentally by finding a completely empty cave and asking around about it, finding out that that's what it was probably for. Supposedly, once you finish the game, there's some legendaries that you get to catch, like post-game, but I don't know. That's literally the extent of my knowledge. Oh, come on. Gonna fight with you. I'm still, as far as I know, I'm still a good ways from actually completing the game. I decided to stop doing the story quests and work on shiny hunting and work on the Pokedex of the current Pokemon I have. So that's what... I haven't even done a side quest in a hot minute. Should we take my knife? Get that crap out of here. No, but I'm pretty sure you got a new member of the family, did you not? I did hear about that. Am I right in that? Not crazy? New son and a new job. Well, congratulations on both. I mean, I know what a new son is, so I don't have to ask about that. But what's the new job? Rapid fire Pokeballs. You know, that's what they need. Dang, dude. Look at you. Doing the important work. I'm just going to be processing plasma whenever I finally sign the official paperwork of my new job. But they said they have room for me to move up, so hopefully I don't really want to be a phlebotomist. I just don't really feel like I'm comfortable sticking people, but I would really like to get into QA, quality assurance there. That's something I would be very interested in doing. Would you like to enlighten me on what a biomedical engineer even does? Because that's above my brain's pay grade. Just saying. Lord. We're not gonna heal yet. We're gonna... Nope. There we go. There we go. Good. Two of my things are not effective. Okay, you set up like the surgical trays and stuff too, or do you just like fix the actual equipment, like the X-rays and things like that, or cause I think it's a sterile processor or something like that is sets up like the surgical equipment and stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, okay. I don't know that my brain goes that high to be able to do that, but congratulations, dude. That's awesome. That sounds like a job I would enjoy, but I'm definitely always I'm afraid to take on jobs like that. I'm afraid to take on this job I'm taking on. Jeez, dude. Really doing the important work that I'm doing. That's awesome. I mean, congratulations to you, but also thank you for doing that. Thank you for keeping that hospital up and running like that. Like, especially with the way the world has been lately. We definitely need our medical workers and our medical people. And right now, they're super important. I mean, they're always important, but especially with what we've gone through the last, what, 2.5 years? You'll do a great job. You got this. It's good to be nervous. To me, it's good to be nervous. As long as you take that nervousness and make it work for you. Yeah, that's how I feel about potentially sticking. Maybe not on the same level, but that's how I feel about potentially sticking people, and them wanting to train me to be a phlebotomist at some point. That makes me nervous because you can hurt somebody that way too, and you can hurt them pretty bad. In fact, you can potentially, yeah. Anyways, or let's not go down that path. But you can hurt somebody really bad. But not only that, like a lot of the people that donate plasma, especially where I'm at, do it for the money that they get for it too, the compensation they get for it. And I know what it feels like to have your money messed with, you know, to have my money messed with, and I don't want to mess that up either. On top of actually hurting someone, causing harm. So trust me, I get it. I know how you feel, but you'll do great. Like, take the nervousness that you feel, take those nerves that you feel, and turn them to. I know it's easier said than done, but turn them to work for you. Make them make you better. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds hard to do, but let that nervousness drive you to be better, to learn more, and to continually get better. Because, in my opinion, it can be the people that are the most confident in themselves that can mess up, because they don't have that nervousness. They don't have that worry that something's wrong to make them double check themselves. Take that nervousness and turn it on itself and make it work for you. Also, hey Erie, what's going on? Thanks for checking out our first Pokemon stream on the channel. Glad to have you. Glad to see you in the chat. And I missed again. I cannot hit anything with any of my Pokemon today. Yes, I am trying to see if anytime I see an outbreak, I go and I'm trying to catch shinies. I've yet to see one. All stream, I have not seen one, and we've done a lot of outbreaks, and I have not seen a shiny yet. So there's that. And apparently my Pokemon can't hit anything either, so you know, that's good too. If you guys have not checked out Erie Corpse on Twitch, you should. Great streams, fantastic fun, super engaging with the chat. Always have a lot of fun. Got to play Pokemon Unite last time, and those nights are fun too. It's a great time. Just keep your mouth closed, keep your teeth close to you. That's all I got to say. You'll have to tune into the stream to find out what that means. Oh no. I need to get good at Pokemon Unite, so next time that we play, I don't die every 5 seconds. Because I was getting wrecked last time. I was getting frustrated. I was getting wrecked so bad. I just need to get good. That's all. So, Erie, this has been an eventful stream. Not only have we been shiny hunting and found no shinies, and my Pokemon keep missing everything, but if you look down under your chat where the channel points are, you see, if you click on the channel points, you'll see that we have a bunch of channel points for Arceus, or Arceus, whatever, however you say it. I still haven't gotten a clear answer on how to say it. But you'll see that we have a bunch of channel points, right? Well, Jarl come in here and got revenge for all of the madness for his chat versus streamer nights, and made me release my highest level Pokemon. The trailer says it wrong. Well, I haven't seen the trailer, so I'll be honest. I've played Pokemon a few times. I'm sure my chat loves hearing this every few seconds, every time somebody new comes in. But this is my first actual Pokemon game now. I've played a few of them. You know, used to link up the Game Boys at school in battle and stuff like that, but I've never actually owned one. So this is I'm still kind of new to everything, kind of getting used to it all. Yeah, like I said, I remember like playing as a kid in school. We had this we had this one kid at school that used to bring like 4 Game Boys. He had four Game Boys, and he used to bring them, and he had Pokemon cartridges for all of them. And we used to sit at lunch and scarf our lunches down really quick, and then hook, have pairs and hook up the Game Boys and battle. But I never actually owned a Pokemon game, so I've played those. I did the whole Pokemon Go when it came out, stuff like that. But this is my first actual owning and playthrough of a Pokemon game. Um, between you and Damon, and I think that's the only people I really watched play it. Oh, another outbreak. Let's go look for a shiny. And a couple of people talk about it. So between watching you and Damon play and hearing a couple of people talk about it, I was like, you know what? It's finally time for me to jump into Pokemon. It's not like I haven't ever been interested. It's just not ever been like way super high up on my list. So, plus I'm one of those people that will pick up a game, get super interested and invested in it, make it a decent amount of progress into the game, and then pick up another game that I was excited for and completely forget about the other one. Oh yeah, like I said, I remember playing the old Game Boy games and stuff, and to me this is way better, way more enjoyable than what I played back then. And not that I didn't enjoy that back then, but I feel like this appeals more to like today's generation, and but it also appeals more to people that grew up playing Pokemon. That it's not just the same game over again with new Pokemon or different Pokemon. It's different. So it's not recycled material, basically. Excuse me. You piece of junk. Rapid fire. Got you. Come on, stay in. Well, I was on a streak of hitting every throw. No shinies. Yeah, that's me, Kingpin. Out of my Xbox One games, my Xbox 360 games, my Super Nintendo games, my Nintendo 64 games, my GameCube games, my PC my PC games, I need my other hand. My Game Boy, my DS games, the like 2 that I still have. And my, did I say Switch? I don't know. And out of all those games, I've only got 2 games for the Switch. But out of all those games, I've finished maybe 15 out of all the games for all those consoles combined. And it's always, I'm going to go back and finish this game later. I don't. I get distracted in something else, then something else new comes out. That's why I waited so long to start Breath of the Wild. I got it at the same time I got this and the Switch. and I started playing this and just stuck to this because I knew that when I start playing Breath of the Wild that I will get off this for a while. I let myself get off this for a while to play through Ocarina of Time on the Switch, but I willed myself to pick this game back up. And it's not that I don't enjoy those games. It's not that I don't want to go back and play them again and actually finish them. It's just a matter of getting into something else and hyper-focusing, hyper-fixating on it and forgetting everything else. So... no outbreaks. So let's go back to the hunting in the tree. Kingpin, have you played Pokemon Unite? That's not the tree I need. Are you kidding me? Still? Why? What is going on? Usually I've found at least one by now. Sweet Christmas. Yeah, that's me too. When I get the gaming itch, if I'm not focused on one game, it's unless I get a specific game in mind and I'm like, hey, this is what I really want to. That sounded weird. Unless I get a specific game in mind that's like, I really want to play this game. That's exactly me. I'll sit there. If I'm just in the mood for gaming but don't know what I want to play, I'll sit there and stare at my gaming library for so long and then not play anything, or end up playing something dumb that I didn't want to play in the first place. That's just happens to be like on Play Pass, and just waste that time. And then finally done playing for the night, and I'm like, that didn't satisfy anything. Unite's pretty fun. I've played it a couple times. Saw Erie playing it, so I downloaded it and started playing it and played a few times. It's pretty fun. It's I mean, it's basically like a what's the term I'm looking for? It's yeah, that thing. It's a big group battle. It's words escape me. I speak them, but don't know how. It's fun though. You gotta score points and gotta collect points and score points in the goal in the all other teams' goals and stuff like that. It's interesting. I have fun. Until I get frustrated because I get destroyed so much. But try not to rage quit or anything. Haven't done that in a really long time. What are we looking at on that guy? Okay, so I've finished my Iron Tails. So I can go put him away. So I need to catch some of these guys. I need to still defeat some more of these guys. 3 more. And I need to feed them using fighting type moves, which I haven't been doing. Good. So what else do I need to use moves with? Man, I gotta go get another Badoo. Because I forgot I wasn't supposed to... We'll wait on that. Because I'm not going to waste all that time. Do that later. Getting all my attack stuff out of the way. Carnivine. Did I put my Carnivine away? I did. Need to go change that out. Let's level some Ninetales. Alrighty. Let's go back to the camp and finally change out my Pokemon like I'm supposed to. Like I've been saying for... ever. I need to find someone in Unite that I can be decent at and play for a while and kind of get used to and kind of get the strategy down of things before moving on to another. That's why I was using Charizard for so long, because like that's what I went through the tutorial with and what I kind of got used to using. Let's see who else I want to use. Let's grab another one of you. Who do I want to place my Ambipoms with? 1, 2. Let's put a shiny on the team. Just for the heck of it. See if we can find a shiny to use. Go with this for now. Start loving up my shinies. Should be Raichu's name. Well, you know, we do have a channel point redeem for you to name Pokemon, if you so chose to do that. I really wish that the shinies... I wish there was different shinies. I want to use Cleavor just for the heck of it, because I enjoyed using him. I enjoyed facing him in the beginning. I wish I could give out... You know, that's something I wish Twitch would add, where you could reward your viewers with channel points for being amazing in the chat. I mean, then I'd have to give out channel points all the time, because you guys are amazing. But, you know, for instance... somebody came into the chat in one of my streams and made a great obscure movie reference that most people don't get, or got one of my references or something like that. And I would have loved to give said person some channel points for that. Get on it, Twitch. Yeah, I know you can refund them. I finally figured out how to do that. Because I did have to do that at one point because somebody redeemed something that was supposed to be turned off at the time. But I wish they would add where you could reward your viewers channel points. Or maybe like I don't know, maybe you have a pool of channel points you can give out every month or something. I don't know why channel point why it would be a problem to reward channel points. I don't know why that's not a thing already, but that's why I'm not a Twitch developer. That's why I don't work for Twitch, because I don't know things. Well, then I need to be a partner. I need to strive to be a partner. Maybe someday. Maybe someday down the line in the future. I need to defeat you. I feel like, so partners being able to get to do that is cool, but I feel like that, I don't know, man. I feel like that's something that would be very useful to new streamers, to affiliates, because I feel like that would help increase your chat engagement, be able to give those rewards out, and increase people being able to use those channel points in your chat. Did that not work for the other one? I messed up, didn't I? I was using the wrong move. I need to use Rock Smash. I need to play with the sound on more often. It's got a good soundtrack to it. I don't usually notice it because I'm not usually have the sound low when I play. Turn around. I still need to figure out how to add notifications for channel points, how to add those on stream. I've got other notifications set up, you know, for subs and stuff like that, but that hurts my heart. Hurts my heart, chap. I was looking for Rapidash to give him the experience here, because was trying to get him up to level 99. And Jarl made me release him at level 85. It's 14 away. Thanks, Jarl. Thanks. I said I wasn't going to keep doing the same thing over and over. And what have I done? Keep doing the same thing over and over. Cool, got a little closer. I Should I do a story quest? Oh, nope. We're going shiny. There's 2 outbreaks. There's one in the other place too. Let's try this one, see if we can find a shiny teddy bear. Where are you at? Oh, you're close by too. Cool. Let's see if I can get up there this way. Because I forget how to get up there. Probably just go around, right? Sure that works. There we go. I also need freaking Burmese, man. These things are everywhere. I need... what are the... ones that look like cherry... is it cherubies? Cherubies? What they're called? I need one of those. I'm a champ. Can't hit anything. I think the Treem is the one of the ones I have a quest for that I need to finish the Pokedex for. But I only have one. So I've only found one. And it doesn't have the move I need to use. Where did that come from? I'm not the only one that saw that, right? What was that? Is the sky a Pokemon now? I'm trying to be Chicken Little and say the sky is falling, but surely I didn't just imagine that. I'm not the only one that's seen. Good lord. I was complaining about Burmese, so I got an alpha. I'm not trying to be Chicken Little or anything, but I'm pretty sure purple energy just fell out of the sky and tried to attack me. But, you know, it's all good as long as this sky's still up there. Leave me alone. Not interested in you. Fine. Do you see how big my Pokemon is compared to you? Go away. Did not want to listen. Tried to tell it not to. Is that a shiny? Guys. Erie, if you're still in the chat, you have brought the shiny luck. That, I believe, my friends, is a shiny. We're going to save here, and then we're going to try to make sure it's a shiny and catch it. It's way over there, though. And it's going farther away. Great. Can't mess this up. over here, little shiny dude. Throwing that way farther than I'm meaning to. Come closer, little shiny dude. I don't have any... Oh, I have one wing ball. I don't know if it's enough to catch him. See if I can keep luring him closer. Come on, shiny bro. Come on, little shiny bro. You're almost in my clutches. You're almost in my clutches. Oh, quit rolling so far. Dang it. Come to me. That's a big one, too. Alright. We're just gonna do it. Not with that one. Let me get the Ultra. Just to make sure that I catch my first shiny that I found today. Why won't you lock onto it? Stay. Aha! Success! It wasn't a shiny though, was it? What? Have I made a grave error? Is that not a shiny? Is it not a shiny? I can't check from here. Let's finish off this area. Just to double check. It wasn't sparkling, but it was a different color. I've never seen it be a different color. And not be a shiny. Quit running from me. I'm trying to catch you. Just wasting them all. That. Let's go see if that was in fact a shiny. Didn't seem to show on the stuff when I caught it. Okay. Ah, it was a shiny. Thank goodness. Well, chat, we caught our first shiny of the stream. Well, technically our first shiny of any stream. Skull to that. Might go ahead and wrap up there. End a little early and go wreak havoc in your people's chat that I can't say the name of anymore, apparently. I'm going to open his stream on my phone and wait till he actually goes live, and then we'll jump in and be pains in his chat. If any of you are still hanging out with me, hang out for the raid after that happens, and we'll go annoy Jarl, since he made us lose our Rapidash. Let's go check this outbreak first. Let's go check it out for a shiny first, since we did find a shiny just now. Let's go check it just to make sure, just to do our due diligence. Before we head over to be a menace. Mark that. Jump there. Find the flag. Oh, I can't jump over. Nope. Looked like there was plenty of room for me to run. Apparently not. Come on. Is there no tall grass I can hide in over here? Seriously? Oh, you want to fight? We can fight. I'll take you on. Why don't you come chase me if you're just gonna run away? It's horse honky. Rapid fire. And they're gone. So no shinies. Found the log though. Well, no shinies there. Alrighty, everyone. I think we're gonna end up here. My arms are all broke out from sitting on this table. Not broke out, but all marked up from leaning on this table, leaning on them, playing on this desk. So, and plus I want to go play a little Breath of the Wild at some point tonight, since I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to enjoy that. And we're going to go wreak some havoc in y'all's chat. He's playing D&D, so we can't use our channel points to mess with him, but at least we can be pains in the butt in the chat. Keep it clean, keep it classy, but let's be a pain. I am Nathan with Dimension 119. Thank you all for stepping through the portal with me and entering bravely into the red doors and entering the... words escape me. Entering the calamity that is my brain. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for joining us for our first Pokemon Arceus stream. It was fun. I thank y'all for hanging out. Like I said, we're going to raid Jarl of Goats. If you want to hang out in the chat for a couple minutes after I throw the break screen up, I'll prep everything for the raid, and we'll raid over to his channel. I will see you in another dimension.